What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Cover Bills, and we are back with another video. Let's get into the video.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter
Dodge Charger Daytona EV and the fake mileage on Facebook Marketplace. Bruh, you can't make this stuff up, y'all. We're going to go ahead and get into this article, guys. As always, I'm going to post the link in the description, so let's go ahead and get into it. Dozens of new Dodge Charger Daytonas are listed on Facebook Marketplace with fake mileage. Oh, here we go again, guys. Shout out to Auto Evolution and Elena, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. We're not even going to say it, but shout out to you as well for this article. Facebook Marketplace is one of the places to sell cars online. Dodge is using it to the max and list brand new cars there to compensate for the slow selling dealers that are struggling to convince customers to take a Charger Daytona home. However, all of the brand new Dodge branded vehicles are listed with fake mileage, and sorry about that. Really low resolution photos. Dodge, though, has no hidden intentions. Still trying to sell these EVs, huh? So they're only going to be selling, in one of my last videos, they're only going to be selling really in California because California has one of the worst smog rates, one of the worst pollution rates. The air quality is terrible. Anywhere else, man, they're struggling to sell. The Dodge Charger Daytona has been giving Stellantis a headache even before it went into production, plagued with software issues, arriving dead at dealerships or dying within hours. The EV's delivery has been delayed again and again. Dodge started delivering the model earlier this year, but customers aren't queuing to buy one. It is obvious that this electric muscle car has not benefited from the hype that the ultra-polarizing Tesla Cybertruck plunged into on the day of the official reveal in November of 2019. Dodge advertises the model as being the world's most powerful muscle car. First, many would argue that a muscle car has to have a V8 under the hood, which is correct, which leaves the Ford Mustang GT the only one of its kind in the segment. Chevrolet killed the Camaro with no successor in sight, while Dodge retired the Hemi and two of the models powered by it, the Charger and the Challenger as we know them. The automaker rolled out the Dodge Charger Daytona with both an electric powertrain and with the inline-six Hurricane engine. Dodge labels the 670 horsepower Scat Pack version as the world's most powerful muscle car, but they seem to lock the Ford Mustang GT out. It is the most powerful street-legal Mustang ever built, with its insane 815 horsepower, which, this is true, y'all. In an attempt to compensate for the slow sales, dealerships are listing the cars in their inventory on Facebook Marketplace. However, all of them are listed with fake mileage. Relax, though. The automaker is not trying to trick potential customers because the mileage mentioned in online sale ads is actually higher than the real one. Oh, my Lord. Are we that desperate to try to make a sale? We all knew this. A lot of consumers knew this, that the EV Daytona was a bad idea from the jump start. And if they keep calling it a muscle car, it's not a muscle car. They want to call it e-muscle, electric muscle. It's not anywhere in the category whatsoever. Do I agree that a muscle car needs to have a V8? Yeah. That's a muscle brand. A V8 motor, whether it's a Hemi, whether it's a 5.0, whether it's a 4.0, 4.6, you name it. A V8 vehicle has to have an engine in it. You cannot take a battery, no matter how many sounds you put into it, you cannot call it a V8. Oh, that's a V8 muscle car. No, it's a battery-powered or battery-operated vehicle. It just sounds like a V8 because it's got that, and I really hope that this doesn't come a thing in the future where people have a speaker on the back to make it sound like it's an actual gas-powered car. That defeats the purpose of the Fratsonic chamber or whatever they're going to call it, JBL speaker of the future, whatever. Because if Dodge has this, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a couple more people out there or a couple more brands that they're going to probably do something just as similar. But at the same time, we got to showcase it in what it is. It's an electric car. It's not a muscle car. E-muscle car, hey, you call it that if you want to, but it's just an electric performance car. I'm sorry to say that. That's all it is. But again, going on Facebook Marketplace and you've got a brand that's basically trying to sell these EVs that they're still struggling to basically sell, and it's become a headache. And I believe they quietly killed off the Daytona EV for 2026, if I'm not mistaken. I believe there was an article somewhere that I read where I saw that, and I need to go back and see if I can pull that, and I will put that in this link if I do find it. However, again, guys, like, there's no reason in it. Like, I'm a Mopar fan. I have a 6.1. Listening to all the turmoil that has been happening with Stellantis, CDJR is kind of like, a lot of people are just being scammed. If I'm going to buy a car, I want all the information up front where I can see it, read it, know everything about it. Other than that, like, it's really not worth it. But I don't know. That's enough of me ranting. There's a lot of headache going on with these EVs as it is, and a lot of people are jumping ship. A lot of people are trying to get rid of them. Me personally, if I wanted to bring an EV Dodge Charger to the channel, I would more than likely probably just lease it. So that way I don't have to have the headache of basically owning it. Leasing it, yeah, maybe. But at the same time, even the price point of leasing one of these is still substantially kind of high. Even if you put money down, which I don't know why anybody would put down money or a huge chunk of money down on an EV Dodge Charger. It's not the same thing. Yeah, I get it. The experience. Okay, well, I'm going to do it because, hey, if you got the money, you got the money. Hey, it is what it is. But if they're branching out and they're showcasing that they're going to be bringing back the V8 and a couple other models, why not wait? Wait it out and see what's going to happen. Because if you buy one of these EVs and then they decide to completely kill the line, which I think they did, and then you start having issues down the line, who's going to be able to fix your car? And I don't know if y'all remember when Hummer came out with their EVs. Now, Hummer, that's a pretty badass truck. That's probably one of the best EV trucks that I have seen. We're not talking about the Cybertruck. That thing's funky in its own. It's unique. But I remember when the Hummer came out, and there was a person who actually had one, and it sat for however long because nobody knew how to fix it. Nobody knew how to fix it at that time. So the same thing with these EVs. You buy an EV Dodge Charger and they decide, they stop making these. Who's going to be able to fix it? I don't know. But y'all let me know what you think about this article and this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, hit that notification bell so that way you know when I post a new video so you can go and check that out. But with that being said, that's going to be it for today's video. See you in the next one. See you when I see you. Peace.